All right, Wolfpack, happy Sunday. How we doing? Hope you had a great weekend. Monday, WOD Talk. We've got a fun day, kind of different kind of day that we've done in a while. So we're going to start with part A, working on just some volume of front squats and handstand push-ups. 2 sets. We got not for time, so this is not meant to be Metcon pace. We shouldn't be sprinting through this. Heart rate really shouldn't be super elevated, more than just from the movements themselves. Okay. Goal would be to complete the sets as close to unbroken as possible, if not unbroken for all sets. So that means if you complete the front squats for 10 reps, you need a little bit of rest before the handstand push-ups for 10. It's totally fine. Okay, take as much as you need because we're looking to push a little bit bigger sets. Maybe the set of 10 is on a handstand push-up is a big one for you, and that's great. Rest as long as you can to hit that and hopefully close to unbroken as possible. Okay, the front squats need to be a weight that you can definitely do all of these unbroken, right? It's going to be more of a handstand push-up challenge to keep these unbroken. So make sure that the front squats are challenging, but not like max effort challenging. Okay, so like a 5 out of 10 RPE. This is a weight that we might see in a Metcon. So choose an appropriate weight for you that you would probably use in a Metcon, and we're going to take it from the floor. You can squat clean the first one, power clean it, front squat, whatever. Just make sure we're passing through a good range of motion, and we're focusing on good movement patterns for the front squat. Okay, so keep your elbows up, chest upright, right? Breathe your way through the squat all the way down, all the way up. We want to be efficient with it to limit fatigue, but obviously the fatigue coming from the front squats, front rack position, shoulders, midline, and then lower body is also going to carry over to the handstand push-ups, right? Shoulders are going to be fatigued. Even when we get down into our crunch in the bottom of a handstand push-up, you're compressing the midline as your legs curl and then flex and extend. You're actually using your legs as well in the handstand push-up. So you might notice some overall global fatigue from this, and that's good, but it shouldn't be leaving you completely gassed towards the end of it. So if you need to play with the weights, you need to play with the rep count a little bit for your handstand push-ups, that is fine. Even potentially cutting the numbers in half for the handstand push-ups might be more appropriate for you. So doing the 10 front squats, 5 handstand push-ups, 8, 4, 6, 3, right? So if that keeps you more unbroken, or even if that puts us to a couple sets each, I think that's way more beneficial than breaking these 10, 8, 6, 4, 2 up into multiple sets. Okay, we want to get through these in bigger sets and push ourselves to bigger sets on the handstand push-ups. Okay, so rest as long as you need in between each movement, and then rest as long as you need in between each round to make sure that you are getting as close to that stimulus as possible. Okay. B is a little chipper Metcon, 3 rounds of the first part, 3 rounds of the second part. 12-minute cap. It is a tight cap. I want you guys to be moving quickly the entire time and using appropriate weights on the barbells to make sure that we keep moving. Okay, so it's a very grunt workout, right? Nothing super technical here. We just got to kind of put the pedal down and go for it. So the first 3 rounds are just power cleans and bar facing burpees. So this weight's going to be a little bit heavier in the second round since you're not going overhead. So I would recommend a weight that you can definitely do touch and go for not all, but 4 and 4 each round. I don't necessarily recommend doing that, but it should be a movable weight for 4 to 5 reps touch and go on the first barbell. You don't have to. I'm probably going to do singles. I think quick singles on this first part is going to keep you fresher for the second part. Even though touch and go feels faster, you can actually do singles on power cleans just about as fast as touch and go. So I would recommend doing singles, but make sure it's a little bit heavier weight than the second round, but something that you can power clean, drop it, breath, power clean, drop it, breath, and then move efficiently through the burpees so you don't get overly fatigued, okay? Because this is just the start of the workout. It's just meant to fatigue you. And then we go to a little bit lighter barbell, and we've actually got 2 extra reps per movement. So this is where the workout actually starts. So pace yourself through this so that you can attack this still with some intensity. Barbell weight's going to drop pretty drastically here. And these should definitely, same thing, be clean and jerk weights that you can do 5 touch and go clean and jerks in a row. Don't necessarily have to, but since there is a little bit more repetitions, you may want to hit a 2 to 3 touch and go here and there if you can. Otherwise, you're just going to have to stay on that barbell, clean, jerk it, and drop it. Okay, so there's not really a lot of technicality or strategy to this, but you just kind of have to keep yourself moving.
No, dogs! I'm so sorry.
Oh, a little trim and edit there. Dogs came in, wanted to make an appearance. I got a little sidetracked. Okay. That's pretty much it. Make sure it's a weight, again, that we can move pretty quickly. The burpees are probably going to be more of the workout here since it is a higher rep on the burpees. So pace the barbell as you need to make sure that you're still moving through the burpees at a decent pace. The worst thing on these burpee workouts is if we go out too fast or we use too heavy of a weight, right? And we end up slogging through the burpees. They're really slow. They're super fatiguing. We lose the intensity portion of the workout. So make sure that we are appropriately choosing our barbell weights so that we can get through those right quickly, but not super overly fatigued. Okay? You technically have 6 minutes per section. That's 2 minutes per round, essentially. Right? 8 cleans and 8 burpees, 16 reps. That's giving you 2 to 3 seconds per rep or so, give or take transitions, right? It's still moving pretty fast. So remember the cap's short for a reason. We want to keep ourselves moving. We want intensity, and it's probably going to suck a little bit, and we kind of work through a little bit of that suck. So that's part of this workout. Hope you guys have fun with it. Have a great Monday. We'll be back tomorrow night for Tuesday's WOD Talk, and I'll see you in the gym. Peace, Wolfpack.